Action SA leader Herman Mashaba has conceded that he underestimated Jacob Zuma and the newly formed Umkhonto weSizwe Party ahead of South Africa's watershed May 2024 elections, an error he says was a costly miscalculation, and said when the Umkhonto weSizwe Party was launched, I honestly undermined and underestimated the influence of Jacob Zuma. I said, no, this is not going to happen. Mashaba was speaking candidly in the SABC News this weekend as Action SA celebrated its 5th anniversary. The election results proved him wrong. The African National Congress ANC fell to 40.18% of the vote, its first loss of a parliamentary majority since 1994, while Zuma's Umkhonto weSizwe Party stormed into third place with 14.58% and 58 seats in the National Assembly. The Democratic Alliance secured 21.8%, 87 seats. The Economic Freedom Fighters dipped to 9.52%, 39 seats, and Action SA registered only 1.2%, earning just 6 seats. Mashaba admitted that Action SA's poor showing stemmed largely from perceptions that the party was too close to the DA, and said, unfortunately, I didn't realize how deeply black voters are scared of the DA. Our association with the DA, being seen as DA-led, that's probably what cost us. Thousands of people told me they didn't vote for us because of that relationship. Even Action SA's new Deputy President Dr. Mbahare Kekana had shared similar concerns before joining the party. Mashaba said the fallout ultimately led to Action SA's dramatic withdrawal from the Multi-Party Charter MPC, a pre-election coalition effort that included the DA, and said, do I regret it? At the time, no. South Africans were calling for political unity and we thought we were doing the right thing. But the double dealings of the DA made me uncomfortable. The Moonshot Pact cost us dearly. Action SA formally exited the pact in June, accusing DA leaders of secretly flirting with the ANC despite pledging to build an alternative government. Despite its modest performance nationally, Mashaba insisted Action SA remains on an upward trajectory, particularly at municipal level. He said, we now have 22 councillors in the Northwest, and there's a by-election in October where we already have 5 councillors, adding that the party's 6 members of parliament, under the leadership of Athol Trollip, have already made their presence felt in parliament. And said, I told them, you 6 go and box like you are 60. And they've done just that. Even the ANC and the Government of National Unity are feeling the pressure from Action SA. Mashaba's criticism of the DA runs deep, shaped by his tenure as Johannesburg mayor between 2016 and 2019, and said in 2021, we told the DA, we'll give you our vote, but you must deliver services to the townships. They weren't interested. I had 3 years with the DA as mayor, and they simply didn't want me to serve poor black communities. He further alleged that DA Federal Chairperson Helen Zille once considered collaborating with the ANC to remove him through a motion of no confidence. A betrayal, he said, that set him on the path to founding Action SA. And said that was the beginning of the Action SA. South Africans now have a credible alternative. The 2024 election redrew South Africa's political map with a turnout of 58.61% and over 16 million ballots cast, and ANC's national vote share fell to 39.77%, down to 71 seats from 2019. Zuma's Umkhonto weSizwe Party emerged as a formidable force, becoming the official opposition in KwaZulu-Natal after securing 47% of the provincial vote and establishing itself as the third largest party nationally. The DA retained its official opposition status but fell short of its 30% target, while the EFF lost ground to Zuma's movement. Nearly 2 months after the poll, President Cyril Ramaphosa unveiled a sprawling Government of National Unity, the largest cabinet since 1994. The Government of National Unity brings together the ANC, DA, IFP, PA, FF+, PAC and Good Party in an uneasy coalition that will shape South Africa's political future. For Mashaba, the lesson from 2024 is clear. Underestimating Zuma was a mistake, but Action SA still sees its role as one of holding power to account. What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.